Hello everyone and welcome back to War Thunder. Today we are flying the A6M5 Co, which is the premium tier 4 Japanese Zero. I believe it's a bundle or something like that. I can't remember. It's not a new plane to me. I used to fly it quite a lot. I've actually grinded out most of the higher tier Japanese stuff with it. I used the premium Focke 190 to do the lower tier stuff. Got that and mostly ground out the entire Japanese tree with that. And then I got this, and then got the Kai 200, and quite quickly got the Japanese Sabre when that first was added. So I think I was probably one of the first people to actually get the Japanese Sabre. I don't know if that's true, but no one seemed to really care about it at the time when it was added, because they added the CL13 and German MiG at the same time, so I don't think anyone else was really grinding for it, but I seemed to get that pretty quickly, as well as had the Kai 200, which I've flown quite a bit, but yeah, this A6M5 Co, I used to fly this quite a lot, and I was quite good in it actually, to be fair. I think I've got about a 3.3 to 1 kill to death ratio in it, which is fairly good to me. I've not got that many kills in it, but I think it's like 225 kills, but it's one of those planes where I used to be able to really fly well, and a lot of the time you'd be on a C map, so you'd have a disadvantage a lot of the time over the enemy, because you start on a carrier compared to a Mustang or a Spitfire would start in the air. So really you'd have a disadvantage in those situations, but on this map, which I don't I've not really flown that much, so we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it's not too shit of a game, because ideally I want to make quite a good video. I've not had much luck trying to make videos recently, but I thought, oh, I'll try something different, because it seems to just try the same stuff over and over, but I thought, I've not flown Japan in such a long time, especially anything sort of higher than reserve, because I've flown reserve with my friends recently, but I've not flown anything Japan really at all recently, so I thought, I'll give it a go. I mean, the only downfall I think, in my opinion, the Japanese planes do have is they're not very fast, but they'll outturn pretty much everything. At least this used to be able to do that. I haven't used it in a long time, so I don't know if it's still like it used to be, but nothing would have a chance against it in a turn fight or anything. You could turn around on someone before they'd even get too far away to be able to shoot back at, so we'll see how it is. I've not, like I said, I've not used it in a long time, but it used to be quite a competitive sort of plane to fly. Like, people sort of think, oh, a Zero, it's paper or whatever, but they are good planes, and they do outturn everything, so that's always on your side. I mean, they are really not the fastest things out there. I mean, as compared to most tier 4 planes, you work like a sitting duck, really. I mean, we'll see how we get on, but hopefully I can get at least 1 or 2 kills. I'd be happy with that. And it is a premium plane, so obviously you get the bonuses of a premium plane, which would be good, because I've not researched any of the new stuff they've added to Japan recently. Even for any nations really, I've hardly really unlocked any of the new stuff they've added, really. I've just literally unlocked the Hornet for England, but I'll probably never use it, because I don't really think much of the twin propeller, twin engine fighters, because I just always find them a bit sort of big and sluggish. I don't think I'll be able to get this guy, because I'm too fast. I'm talking about Japan planes. not being fast enough, and then I am overshooting someone. My crews also aren't the best on Japan, so this one's my best one. It's only at like 48. This card is just squeamish. Okay. The guns on this seem a lot more powerful than they used to actually. Used to be a very hard thing to shoot things down in, I always thought, because it was they've always had sort of BB guns, it seems. Japanese stuff. They've never been very powerful, but I don't know, I seemed to turn that one down quite easily. It was only an LA5, but more to the point, it was an LA5, so it kind of depends who you are and what you think of them, but they can be kind of difficult to shoot down, I find. So we've got an LA7 up here. He's probably going to try and go head on with me, which I don't really want to do. I get in a turn fight ideally, which I have kind of. I want to keep an eye on that I-15. I know it's only a biplane, but they can be pretty dangerous still. Biplanes. Not too bad at all, actually. 2 kills. How's the team doing? About even, isn't it? About 5 of us left, about a few of them left. Oh shit, I got 2 kills there. I'm pleased so far with this game. Yeah, considering I've not flown really any realistic battles in prop planes recently. I mean, it's a good start, I think. I think Japan's one of those trees where, like, it's a good tree to go down because you've obviously got turn fighting on your side and all of that sort of stuff, but you kind of have to be quite patient with not always the best armament and stuff. But even the early tiers heroes, like the A5, what was it, the A5M2? Something like that, the early one. That is incredible. Like, you can I've taken that into tier 4 games. I've been back when I used to play Villasy all the time, and a couple of others. They'd fly this, and I'd go in the A5M2 or whatever it is, or the A6M2. I can't remember what it is. I think it's A6M2. But you'd be in that, and then they'd be in theirs, and you'd be getting the same amount of kills as they would be. I guess that guy's dead. So that just leaves that Yak 3 down there. I don't know, go near this AA that's down there. Going on mental. So apparently there's one person left, which is quite high points, so I don't know what that is. It's annoying me that I'm so far away from this bloody AA now. It will leave me alone. Left Japan, true. So it's been a good game, to be fair. 2 kills. I'm quite happy with that. There's still one guy out there. I don't know where he is. I've got a blind hunt, but I don't really want to use it because it's not just me. If it was like a one-on-one, I would, but I don't really want to use it if other people can potentially find him. I used to be quite good at finding dots everywhere. I'm going to head towards their airbase, wherever that is. Buttons. There. The monitor's not very clean at the moment either, so I can't really tell what's a dot and what's not a dot. I mean, even if I don't get the last guy, I'm still happy with this game. I mean, I would go down there and harvest some AA, but I don't particularly want to risk being shot down and crash or anything stupid. What's that? So it is here. Also hardly used any ammo up either. I never really like this being sort of on my own, because you sort of never there is, he sat on the runway, I can see that. I don't think he's the dot there, but I can see that. I bet he's just going to sit there, isn't he? Yeah, I can see that, it's literally right there. I don't really want to try and dive down and get him, because I know that it won't last 10 seconds, I'll get killed. Because AAA is too good in this game. Yeah, there he is. Is he moving? No, he's moving. I'm waiting for him to get in the air. This is when he's like a PA or some shit, you know. No good with it. Is he moving? I can't tell if he's flying or not. So he's just pissing about on the runway. Got a feeling he's just pissing about on the runway. I don't really want to. I'm just going for it, I'm really going for it because he's just messing about now. AA can try and get me, but we'll see how that goes. Put a bit my wings before AA kills me. AA is not enough. The B-25 doesn't want to take him with this bloody jet ban, there's something else in it. Don't get me doing it. Worth it. Worth it. Oh well, I got the kill at least, didn't I? I personally wouldn't say he shot me down, I'd say that the AA got me, to be fair, but we won. I'm happy with that victory. I've been trying for about a week now to actually record a video and I can't get a good game, so I'm actually really pleased with how that went, assuming that the audio is recorded, because I seem to have trouble with that. What about 13,000 vehicle research? 108,000 fucking silver lines, Jesus. That's the most I've ever got. Kika, have I not got the Kiki yet? Or Kaika, whatever the fuck it's called, Jesus. I thought I'd had that by now. Oh well, I'm pleased with that. Good amount of RP, good amount of lions. Not that I necessarily need them, but yeah, I'm really happy with that. Yeah. Oh, if I looked at profile icon, oh, very honourable. I'm happy with that, 3 kills. Whatever battle task is. Yeah, I'm happy with that. That went well. To hang out. So, yeah, I thought I had the Kaika by now, to be fair, or Kika, I don't know how you say it, but it's not exactly a lot to research, so I could probably get that quite quickly if I actually tried. Shit, there's another Japanese saber. I didn't even know that. I don't really play this game as much as I wish I could. It looks like a police car. Quite cool, that. Yeah, there's so much in here. I mean, I used to have everything on the Japanese tech tree researched, but they just keep adding stuff, and I keep sort of not playing. So I don't really know what half of this stuff. I mean, that was added ages ago, wasn't it? The A7M5. Yeah, the A6M5, that one. That one. You used to be able to set that into like a tier 4 game, and you'd be, because they're not much different in speed really. I mean, that one says it can do 500, but that one's 533, so they're not much different. That's like less than, what, 30 kilometers an hour, or about 30 kilometers an hour difference, 33 I think that is. There's not really much difference, is there, in the performance, but it's a bit of a better climb rate. The turning's about the same. So I mean, in theory, you can easily take a tier 2 into a tier 4 game, which I think is just quite a good thing, really, because the components, or the opponents you're playing against, are a lot harder planes to get. But I don't know, I always feel sort of a good bit of achievement when you shoot something down into 0, because it's not the easiest thing, because they're not like the most powerful planes. But I mean, I think they've definitely had a buff. The guns seem to be performing really well, I thought, but I'm not sure. But no, I do like the zeros. I saw there's a picture floating around on Facebook somewhere, and it's like a chat message someone sent to Mitsubishi USA and said, "Hi, I have a question about one of your models," and they said, "Go ahead, what is it?" And someone sent a picture of the fucking 0 and said, "Do you still manufacture these?" Which I found quite amusing. But yeah, so yeah, that's the 0, the A6M5 Co. If you ever want to grind out the Japanese tech tree, oh, there you go, you can buy it with the Japanese Pacific campaign, or the ultra advanced pack, which is pretty stupid money. But yeah, I mean, if you ever feel like you really want to grind the Japanese tech tree out, I would definitely recommend it, because it was literally that and that were your Japanese premiums, and then the BF-197 and the Corsair. I'm pretty sure that was it. Like when I started, I think the B-17 as well was there, but there was nothing really. They've got loads more, but quite honestly, I mean, I don't know how good these are. I've never even used them, but any day I'd take the 0, and or the Focke. The Focke's really good. I think I've got a stupid amount of ground kills in that. Yeah, 308, because I think one game I had played, I can't remember if I recorded it or not, or something, but I ground out like 45 or something ground units on, I can't remember what the map is now, but it was one against Russia. I think it might be Mozdok maybe, or something silly like that. I don't know, I can't remember, but yeah, I ended up, because they've got all the pillboxes and AAs and stuff, and I just ground out like, I think I got like 4 air kills and then like 40 ground units, and I got like a shit ton of RP and like 200,000 lions or some shit. It was absolutely mental. But yeah, that's the 0, the A6M5 Co. I've probably done videos of it before, but yeah, I enjoyed that battle, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching it, and I'll try and post some more videos soon, maybe some more car videos soon. I've just replaced the turbo on it, the 940, so if anyone wants to see any more videos of that, feel free. But yeah, so thank you all for watching, if you have watched it. Comment if you got to the end of the video, because it was probably not very exciting, but yeah, thank you all for watching. Thanks for all the support, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.